Pay the support or spend the next few months in jail. That was her threat, backed by a fake paternity case. She thought she had me. I was arrested, handcuffed, and let out of the courtroom while she smirked. But as I sat in that cell, I knew I hadn't lost. I was just setting my trap. Most people break in jail. I got to work. I didn't call a lawyer. I called the state attorney general's office and asked for Morinker Decker. She's known as the Velvet Guillotine because she specializes in felony fraud. I gave her the details, the false paternity claims, the conflicting income statements, and the fact that I was wrongfully detained. Morinker doesn't forget a name, and she hates paperwork predators. Within 3 days, my DNA results were fast-tracked, zero match. I was released, and Morinker was waiting. This wasn't a handshake moment. It was an agreement between two people ready to hunt. She quickly found evidence of a pattern. 3 different men, multiple jurisdictions, all victims of her calculated abuse of the family court system. She had been lying for years. The first criminal subpoena hit her house like a brick. She realized this wasn't messy civil court anymore. This was superior court criminal fraud. Her lawyer confirmed the terrifying truth. It's not about child support. It's about your freedom. Her smug smile evaporated. She frantically tried to delete her social media, but it was too late. Morinker had already downloaded her posts, including the one captioned, "Making him pay," #hashtag single mom moves. It became key evidence of her intent to deceive. The investigation became a map of her lies. Friends, ex-boyfriends, and even her own sister were subpoenaed and confirmed her manipulation. Morinker had a damning audio clip. "He's not the father, but I need him to think he is, at least until the court finalizes the support order." Morinker didn't need one smoking gun. She had a full library of matches. The news exploded with headlines like, "Woman accused of systemic fraud." Her smirking arraignment photo went instantly viral. At the final hearing, the courtroom was packed. Morinker was icy calm, presenting a case thicker than a phone book. She accused my ex of weaponizing the judicial system and using a child as a pawn. My ex stood up, completely broken, muttering, "I was just trying to survive." Morinker shut her down. Intent is not measured by apologies. It's measured by actions. My ex was forced into a settlement that was a total wipeout. She had to pay full retroactive restitution, losing her car, her savings, and her apartment. The most crushing blow? A lifetime ban from initiating any future family court filings without strict state approval. Her power was permanently revoked. 8 months later, her name had vanished from the headlines. As she shuffled out of the courthouse, beaten and irrelevant, she saw me. I was with Morinker, walking past her with absolute indifference. I didn't stop, didn't look, didn't even slow down. The victory wasn't loud. It was the final, devastating silence. A quiet legal reform was passed, the Morinker Reform. It was initiated in direct response to her case, cementing her legacy as a public warning. Her final piece of mail was a notice, permanent record update notification. Status, confirmed. Visibility, lifetime record flag. She was no longer an author of drama. She was a case study. Justice, in the end, was permanent. That's the summary, and if you want more detailed version of this story, check the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe today.